Election denial and voter suppression are direct attacks on the heart of democracy. And while both topics have been widely covered by the national news,
election deniers,
little if any coverage has been given to how they're impacting the U.S. citizens of Puerto Rico. Over the last decade, Puerto Ricans have voted to reject their unequal territory status and chosen statehood 3 times. Yet statehood opponents have tried to silence their voices and their votes by spreading confusion, lies, and disinformation.
Puerto Ricans have been down this road before, voting in a non-binding referendum about statehood.
In 2012, a local plebiscite was held to ask voters if they wanted to continue as a territory and what non-territory options they preferred: statehood, independence, or independence with free association. Even though 54% of voters clearly rejected the current territory status and 61% chose statehood as their preferred non-territory option, opponents tried to discredit the results by pointing to blank ballots that they had urged their supporters to cast.
Vamos a votar sí en la primera pregunta y dejar en blanco la segunda, no favoreciendo ningún texto. Es un voto para derrotar el gobierno de Fortuño en todas las papeletas.
Arguing that blank ballots matter more than the majority choice of the ballots that were actually cast is fundamentally anti-democratic and a prime example of voter suppression and election denial. This kind of nonsense has no place in a real democracy, where decisions have to be made by a majority of participating voters who select among the available options. Otherwise, no decision could ever be made. But unfortunately, that appears to be exactly what opponents of Puerto Rico's statehood want. Follow along for part 2.